Hallo alle sammen, og velkommen til en ny video her på Filmkos. I dag har jeg tenkt å spørre dere om noe veldig viktig. Det er noe jeg har tenkt på veldig lenge om jeg skal gjøre. Det er et stort bytte her på kanalen, som kanskje kommer til å være litt kontroversielt for mange, og som kanskje ikke alle kommer til å like. Og derfor så vil jeg bare sjekke litt med dere hvordan dere føler dere om det, fordi det er en ting som jeg har veldig lyst til å gjøre, fordi jeg har veldig mange gode ideer til den tingen der. Så ja, det er det bare til å hoppe inn i det, tenker jeg. Det jeg har lyst til å gjøre, det er rett og slett å begynne å lage videoer på engelsk. Så da altså i stedet for å sitte her som jeg gjør nå og snakke på norsk, så blir det da å sitte her og snakke på engelsk. Og før dere får panikk og klikker ut av denne videoen og forsvinner, så vil jeg bare demonstrere til dere, altså gjøre resten av denne videoen på engelsk, for å demonstrere til dere hvordan dette da kommer til å bli. Da bytter vi rett og slett språk så enkelt som dette. Hello again, welcome to Filmkos. Not sure if I'm going to say Filmkos or Filmkos. Some of my friends in Australia say Filmkos, and I'm not sure why. But I might stick with either one, whichever works. So this is me talking in English, and I'm currently living in Australia, and I would like to talk to you guys about a couple of the reasons why I decided to do this change and why I want to do this change. The biggest reason I want to do this is because from the beginning of starting Filmkos, I've kind of just always wanted to talk about Norwegian cinema. And now that I've been living in Australia for so long, and it's looking like I'm going to be living in Australia for the rest of my life, kind of, I want to be able to talk about Norwegian films in English and Scandinavian cinema in general, so that I can inform people and kind of introduce it to a wider audience. I think it'd be fun to introduce my friends here in Australia and family to Norwegian films. I've already been doing it with my girlfriend's family and everyone here, but I want to do it on YouTube so that I can reach a wider audience and tell people about Norwegian cinema, because we've got such great things that we're making in Norway, and many of them have English subtitles. Many of them are available with English subtitles. And because of that, I feel it's very fitting to talk here in English to you guys and let you know about all the wonders of Norwegian cinema. The second point is that I have a lot of friends in Australia that since the beginning of starting Filmkos, have always wanted to watch my channel, but they've never been able to because I've been speaking in Norwegian. So they'll even sit there and watch the video without understanding anything to try and support what I do. And that's very nice of them, but I feel like I should give something back and actually talk in there. Ooh, what was that? I feel like I maybe should transition into English so that they can watch as well and actually understand what I'm talking about, and so they can point out if I'm saying something wrong or being silly and give me some angry comments. It's always important. So those two things I've been talking about for a long time, but I've thought, oh, well, we'll just continue it in Norwegian. It's fine. I'm having fun doing that. But the biggest reason for me, at least, is the fact that I have quite a few ideas, like video ideas, for things I want to talk about, things I want to do on this channel that I kind of think would work better in English. Videos that don't make sense to make for Norwegian people. There it goes again. What is that banging? There are certain video ideas that I have that I feel like they don't make sense to a Norwegian audience, such as like introducing you to Norwegian cinema. I mean, sure, you know, you might not have seen many Norwegian films. You might be one of those people that don't like Norwegian movies, and then a video like that would be perfect for you. But I feel like it would be better if I made it in English and introduced the world to Norwegian cinema, and that would just make it much better. I know people might not immediately jump to this channel and be like, oh, I'm going to watch some idiot talk in Norwegian, talk in Norwegian, I mean talk in English about Norwegian cinema. It's going to be so good. I'm so interested in Norwegian cinema. But I'm pretty excited to make it nonetheless, and I feel like people might enjoy it. You guys might enjoy it. Who knows? The kind of silly videos and things I might make because of this change. So, there are a couple of things that you might be wondering what's going to happen on this channel because of this change. Well, the main thing, normal videos will be in English like this. I'll be talking like this, doing it like this. But there's one big thing that you might be thinking, oh, but Thomas, what about the podcast? You always do that in Norwegian with Espen and you, and you cannot change that into English. What are they going to say? And yes, calm down, the podcast will stay in Norwegian. I'm not sure if I should keep it on this channel, if I should make a separate channel for the podcast. What do you guys think about that? I'm not entirely sure what to do about the podcast, but I'm going to keep making it. We're having a lot of fun doing it all the time. So yeah, that's staying in Norwegian. So don't panic about the podcast. That's a Norwegian podcast, definitely. And the last thing I want to talk about is the social media. Of course, will be in English. That means Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything is going to transition over to English as well. You might have already noticed that I've changed the bios on the different social medias to accommodate this, and hopefully that won't be too bad. So I want to ask you guys at the end, is this the worst idea I've ever come up with? Or is it okay? I completely understand if some of you guys don't like this change. If you'd rather see me speaking Norwegian, I get that. And even if you stop watching Filmkos or decide to not interact with me anymore or not leave comments, I get that completely. But I really hope that you stay because I have some pretty fun videos lined up that I would like to do in English, and you can still write comments in Norwegian and I'll reply in Norwegian, that's fine. If you want to watch it, that'd be great. And if you have any friends that are international friends, maybe even Swedish people or Danish people that would like to watch this channel, I'm going to be doing similar content to what I've been doing before, but also making some videos that are specifically about Norwegian cinema that I want to introduce to the world. So that's basically all of it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are joining me on this new journey with Filmkos, that you can sit here with me, listen to me talking crap in English, and not be mad about it, please. The next thing coming out is probably the Knives Out review. I'm pretty excited to watch it. I've already seen it, but I want to watch it one more time before I do my review, so that's probably the next thing coming out. So that's pretty much everything. Remember to enjoy yourself out there, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.